Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome aboard on yourliveevent.com for doubleheader action tonight between the Mayport CG Patriots and the Northern Cass Jaguars. I'm Josh Boyko with you here on the call tonight for YLE as we thank you for joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to irieins.com to get a free quote. And tonight we've got ourselves a non-region doubleheader featuring Mayport CG competing out of Region 2A and the Northern Cass Jaguars competing out of Region 1A as going to the three-class system year ago. Now both of these teams find each other in Division A, just a region apart here, and they get to square off. It's a guys-girls doubleheader, and moments ago we saw in the girls JV here on this floor, the Northern Cass squad shot the ball really well from beyond the arc and had a nice press to force some turnovers. They run up over 60 points in the game and take a blowout victory in the JV side of things. Tonight, we'll get to the girls varsity first is what's coming up, and we'll hear from our coaches just around the break here. We'll get to hear from both Kchock and Colby Vanderwal. And then later on tonight, we'll head on over to a separate link and have the guys' side of the doubleheader for you, where Taylor Kunkel and Bryce Laxdal's squads will do battle. But first, we'll send it to break here. This pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Doubleheader action coming up from Hunter, North Dakota.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Welcome back on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want and the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to irieins.com to get a free quote. The Jaguars under new management this year with Colby Vanderwal at the helm after the Jaguars last year overperformed in the region tournament as the 6th seed. Hayden Crockett carried the Northern Cass Jaguars to a Region 1A championship appearance where they did fall eventually in that contest, but they take 2nd place in Region 1 last year after being the 6th seed throughout the season. And that was under the direction of Kyle Morhart last year, and he moves on. Kobe Vanderwal steps up from the assistant coaching position and takes the head coaching job. So we look forward to seeing what this squad looks like under him here tonight. And moving forward, the Jaguars on the season are 3-10 overall, but 2-4 within the region, so it doesn't look as bad when you put them up against the common region opponents. And for Mayport CG, 5-9 on the year, 1-5 within the region, coming off of an 82-54 loss to the Thompson Tommies, who are ranked currently 2nd in the state for for Division A North Dakota girls basketball. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll hear from Colby Vanderwal and then Keenan Kchock later after that. So don't go anywhere. Our pregame interviews are up next.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Here in our Irie Insurance pregame show, joined by Colby Vanderwal, the Northern Cass Jaguars, and taking on the Patriots here tonight. What are going to be some of the themes to success here?
One of the themes is going to be, just playing our speed of basketball. Not going too fast, but also not being so slow that it's really easy for defense, to guard us. So we got to put a lot of pressure on their defense, but then also be sound on the defensive end of the floor as well.
What have been some improvements that you've seen from this team throughout the season, trying to just get to grow?
Rebounds have been immaculate. Liv Olson herself, she's averaged about 10 rebounds every single game. So our rebounding has been phenomenal. Either if we're winning or we're losing, we're still cleaning up the glass.
And what's something specific about Mayport CG that you're trying to hone in on tonight?
We're going to limit their three-point shots. One of their girls, really likes to shoot all the time. So if we can limit those shots and hold them just to one shot on offense, get a rebound, and then run out and transition on them.
Non-region game here for you tonight, but what would a win mean here on the home floor?
Wouldn't it be huge? We have kind of a ringer coming up this week. We got Oak Grove and then Kindred at the end of this week, and then next week we got Wapton and Kindred again. So a win going into some region play would be huge for us.
Absolutely. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Colby Vanderwal on the Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll hear from Keenan Kchock next.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Here in our Irie Insurance pregame show, joined by Keenan Kchock here for the Mayport CG Patriots, and going on the road here for the doubleheader. What's going to be some keys to success here today?
So last night we had a region game against Thompson. Very good basketball team last night, so we're going back-to-back nights here, so we just want to make sure we're ready to go from the opening tip. I know sometimes there's sore legs and stuff like that. I know there's high school girls still, but it's the second night of a back-to-back, and our starters play a lot of minutes, so we got to get off to a good start here against Northern Cass. They got a great team, well-coached. They have multiple defenses, so we got to be ready to just go execute against all those. All right, break their press, obviously, was just going to be big. And then also defensively, we got to make sure biggest thing is their offensive rebounds, and they got some shooters on the outside too that we have to make sure we're closing out on.
What are some lessons that can be gained mid-season from playing a team like Thompson that's ranked number 2 right now?
Yeah, great question. They're just loaded. You know, they got girls top to bottom. They have more of a smaller lineup right now, which makes them even faster, which makes us even tougher to match up with them. But yeah, they have a set for anything. They know what to do. They got senior leadership. They got a pretty good guard in Sage that had scored 34 points against us. So they put the ball in her hands, and then Kaya Hurst is another amazing star that she can crash the boards hard. She can knock down open shots. She can drive, right? So, and like I said, they can play zone. They can play man. So playing a good team like that, obviously you want to beat them at the end of the season. So it's a great lesson last night in how to beat them. So we had a nice run at them. All right, came up a little bit short. So most important game is next time we play them. So
of course so. And what are some of the strengths that you would like to play to for yourself here tonight?
So we've been playing a little bit better offensively recently. I know we still gave up 82 points defensively last night against a very good Thompson squad, but we want to make sure we're cutting down on easy baskets, and most surprisingly enough, our offense gives so many easy baskets to the other team. It's like a pick six in football where they get a steal and then they go for an easy layup, so that's been happening a lot this year, so we're making sure we're taking care of those. All right, we can't play defense if it's a fast break layup, so we want to cut down on those. So defensively is going to be a big key for us tonight.
All right, best of luck out there. Thank you for joining me.
All right, thank you.
Let's go. Kchock here joining us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. From our passionate educators to our close-knit community, everything we do is rooted in purpose, connection, and a belief in every learner's greatness. Come see what makes Northern Cass a place where learners thrive, both in and out of the classroom. Learn more at northerncasschool.com.
Here in our Irie Insurance, it's time we kick off this doubleheader here from Northern Cass. The Jaguars and Patriots ready to do business already with the JV girls match in hand. Northern Cass handily takes that game and put up over 60 points. So if that's any indication of how things are going tonight, it could be a high-scoring night for a couple of teams that are trying to get their season on the tracks and just start to pile up some wins here as we get closer to tournament time. This has been your Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the customer protection you want. Get the insurance protection you want, with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. Covering it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. We will be stepping aside now for National Anthem from Northern Cass. When we come back, it'll be starting lineups.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
It is now time for our starting lineups. First for the Mayport CG Patriots as we get ready to go here from Hunter, North Dakota in this double header action. Josh Boyka with you here on your live event. This has been the Irie Insurance pregame show. Patriots are led by Keenan Kchock, a veteran head coach, been around the block and knows what he's doing, getting this team ready for tournament time and getting them in shape. Here comes the 5'6" guard, the senior number 2, Kaisa Carlson. At guard, a junior standing 5'8", number 23, Jordan Carpenter. At guard, a 5'4", junior number 5, Ella Flayton. A forward, senior number 4, Hudson Zerfus. And rounding out Coach Kchock's lineup is Kylie Kropleen, the 5'7" junior forward. And now for the Northern Cass Jaguars, we'll turn it over to Kobe Vanderwal's team. In his first year as head coach, the Jaguars are currently 3-10, 2-4 within the region. They're currently sitting at 6th out of 7 teams in Region 1. Mayport CG 7th out of 8. He'll send out Carson Melander, a 5'3" sophomore guard. Junior guard, 5'6", number 4, Carly Ryder. In the post, a 5'7" senior, number 12, Olivia Olson. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 13, Emma Hubness. And rounding it out, at the forward spot, the senior 5'8", wearing the 00 tonight, is Tess Jalbert. Kobe Vanderwal assisted by Sean Jalbert and Megan Bowman. As the starting fives are on the floor now, we are ready for tip-off here from Northern Cass. And Carpenter wins the tip in the circle for Mayport CG, and they're off and running. Carpenter hoists from 3, and the shot off glass, no good. So Carpenter looking to get the 3s up early, and that's what Colby Vanderwal was referring to in pregame. Carpenter likes to get the 3 ball up in a hurry, so the closeouts are going to have to be perfect here tonight. Back the other way quickly goes Mayport CG, goes Northern Cass rather. The foul on Mayport CG there first. It'll be on Kylie Kropleen. At the free throw line, the first point of the night on the varsity side goes to Carly Ryder. A 2-for-2 trip for the junior to begin things. And full court pressure being applied, and Mayport CG works their way through, and Kropleen is left unattended under the basket. Olsen, the kick out. Ryder will try from 3. It's short. Mayport CG will get the ball back after the stop. And they face that pressure immediately once again. Long pass ahead. And taking it the distance, that time was Hudson Zerfus. So breaking the press effectively, Mayport CG working well against that high ball pressure. This time, Northern Cass is going to throw this into the backcourt. It is a turnover out of the reach of Jalbert. Carlson gets it inbounds, and it's a zone defense being played by Northern Cass. A fierce double in the corner. A good kick out. Carpenter a hoist from 3. It's off target. Jalbert was trying to box out. Had the positioning, but it's last off of her out of bounds. You can see how quick Carpenter is trying to get those shots up from beyond the arc. Carpenter surveys the floor. Here's the pick and roll. He's forced to pick it up. Shot clock halfway gone. Good pass to the corner. Open look from three is too strong from Kropleen. Ryder comes away with it. Northern Cass still looking for their first field goal tonight. 2 free throws from Ryder is what they have so far. Hovness pass. Tried to skip it to the corner. Instead, Euro step in the lefty finish from Hudson Zerfus. And that is 6 straight for Mayport CG. So Colby Vanderwal wants a quick 30-second timeout. 6-2 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So a good start for the Mayport CG Patriots and Keenan Kchock's squad. They're able to break the press for a couple of baskets and get some easy looks at the rim. A couple of three-point shots up from Jordan Carpenter, who is a high percentage, high volume three-point shooter at that. That timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. See what values-based banking can do for you. Visit banknorth.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Gelbert a little bit late to Ryder on the cut. Ryder trapped on the baseline, kick out. Hovness for three is too strong. Kropleen couldn't grab it, but she never had full possession. It's going to be 9 on the shot clock for Northern Cass to work with. Traveling is called, and it'll be a turnover for Northern Cass. Handoff action generates an open three-point look, and it's off target for Carpenter. That's good action, though. You get the handoff and a cut, you get some misdirection, and then Carpenter is left open from beyond the arc. Melander's pass goes into the backcourt, and it's a steal. And all the way to the basket goes Hudson Zerfus, who's got 6 of the 8 points from Mayport CG. Ryder from beyond the arc. Off target to the left on the three-point attempt. Carpenter, the long pass up ahead. Zerfus tries to go off glass. No, Carlson, offensive rebound and put back. $10-0 run for the Patriots. Ryder picks up the dribble, fires a pass to Carson Melander. On the baseline, got it stripped. And a foul is called as Melander takes a tumble. Foul goes on Ella Flayton. Reese Lavig is into the lineup now. Emma Hovness to the bench. Inbounds pass and another foul. This time they're going to get Hudson Zerfus. Lavig tries to go to the release up top, and it's knocked away. Good defense on these inbounds plays from the Patriots. Olsen trying to go to the basket, and a foul is called, so that's 3 fouls quickly called on Mayport CG. That puts the senior Olsen to the free throw line. She's able to cash in both. The lead is 10-4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 4 free throws for Northern Cass, still looking for their first basket of the night. Breaking the press again, the Patriots do a nice job getting down the floor, and it was Kropleen for 2 more. Tess Jalbert couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound, and there is Olsen, who Colby Vanderwal mentioned during the pregame interview, saying whether we're up or down, Olsen's rebounding is always going to be a factor. That 3 is nothing but net for Jordan Carpenter. Splashes one home, is now 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Nylander with a nice move, trying to get free against Flayton. Lavic gets it inside. Jalbert goes up strong, but it is going to be off target. Last touch by Olsen, out of play. 15-6. Mayport CG gets the stop, and it forces Northern Cass back into a traditional defense. They've only tried to apply the press after makes or dead balls. A block from Jalbert. Chases Carpenter off the line, goes floater, no. Ryder rips it away. A strong rebound. Ryder driving through the lane, scoop layup, no. Olsen the offensive rebound, and 2 shots coming for the hardworking senior. It'll be free throws 5 and 6 of the quarter for Northern Cass. 5 fouls already called against Mayport CG. That is the second on Kylie Kropleen. Now we'll see a sub coming in for Keenan Kchock, and it is for Kropleen picking up those 2 fouls. It's Jaden Roeder, the freshman, off the bench. Coach Kchock saying earlier tonight, it is heavy minutes for our starting lineup, so it's important for them to play well and stay out of foul trouble. Here's Carpenter hoisting. It looks like it's going to go in every time. It's such a pure shot for him and good arc on it. Down the floor, Olsen had a chance at it under the basket, couldn't get it to go. Running are the Patriots, and a foul is called. Blocking foul on Tess Jalbert, that's her first, just the first team foul on Northern Cass. All 5 of the team fouls had gone against Mayport CG. Before that, Carpenter passes up the 3-point look, dribbles into the mid-range, and cans it. Jordan Carpenter now up to 5 points, extends the lead to double digits. Ryder takes a drive and scores, beating Kaisa Carlson to the baseline. Nicely done. Carly Ryder with her first field goal tonight. Carpenter short on the 3. A high-volume shooter. She's been getting them up here tonight. Lavig unattended to the basket. No one stopped the ball. And 2 more free throws coming up for Northern Cass, which has been keeping them in the game. Five of the 9 points that the Jaguars have are off of made free throws, where they're 5 of 6. Lavig will continue to add to that total. So that's the one positive for for Colby Vanderwal in this first quarter. His team has been attacking the basket and drawing some whistles. And they're actually hitting at the line too at a very good rate at 7 of 8. Above 85%. 2-3 zone defense. A skip to Carpenter will drop it off. Baseline jumper is too strong. Offensive rebound though, Carlson is able to put it back up and in after Ryder couldn't secure the rebound. So Kaisa Carlson, a couple of putbacks in this first quarter. She's got 4 points. Jalbert fouled underneath. More free throws coming. We're going to see double-digit free throws for Northern Cass. in just the first quarter. So Tess Jalbert, libero in volleyball, and now heading to the free throw line for her first and second attempts. A hardworking player on all of the sports that she plays here, and she goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe, so that's 9 of 10 on free throws. Ryder comes up with the steal in the zone, got hit in the head, and ahead to Hovness. The 3 is off target. She tried to chase down her own miss, instead ends up tripping up the Patriots' Hudson Zerfus going to the ground. Also, I believe, Patriots libero, so got a couple of volleyball stars in this game here tonight. Carlson a drive, turns the corner and scores with the scoop lay. A high-scoring first quarter for Mayport CG. Melander throws an inaccurate pass. It'll travel out of play. 16.9 to go in the first quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Patriots by 8 have led by as much as 10. Oh, nicely drawn up play. Working to perfection as Carpenter grabs a couple of more points. Fading, firing, Olsen's shot doesn't go. 23-13, the Patriots on offense tonight, having their way in the first quarter with a blistering pace. On pace for over 90 points so far. We'll take our first quarter break. We'll come back with more on your live event after this.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
We'll go back here on your live event. The Patriots off to a blistering start from the field here tonight. Plenty of games going on your live event this Tuesday evening. Got another doubleheader going on. Joe Lancello is on the call for Hillsborough Central Valley versus Grafton. You've got Barnes County North versus Maple River. That's a doubleheader with Chase Miller on the call. Plenty more going on tonight. Olsen steps through, grabs her own miss, puts it back up, and this one stays down. Olsen sticking with it. Carpenter right back for the answer. No. Melander looking to push pace. Looks up, finds Ryder, who's going to attack this closeout. Gets to the basket and scores. Carly Ryder with a nice move to the right-hand side. This time Northern Cass will stay out of the full court press look, which Mayport CG's done a nice job breaking. Working through the double team goes Zerfus, but she stepped on the out-of-bounds sideline. Colby Vanderwal assisting the officials in making sure they got that one right. And away we go, 23-17. A nice run from Northern Cass, grabbing the first 4 points. Make it 7, Ryder from downtown in the left slot becomes the leading scorer for Northern Cass. She's got 9. Zerfus trying to shoot over the zone, open from the corner. Couldn't get it to drop. Ryder comes to a jump stop off the glass. No good. Good defense from Ella Flayton getting back in transition. Now it's a breakaway the other way. It's a 1-on-5. And Kchock Carlson is going to go through it anyway. She steps through the basket. There was only one red jersey on the fast break, and it was Kchock Carlson. And she still made that layup. A turnover for Northern Cass, but they are back within 5. Flayton skips to the corner for Zerfus. Good ball movement through this zone. Again, left corner 3, Zerfus. Weak side rebound goes to Tess Jalbert. Ryder working through the paint, rattles one home, and she's into double digits. 7 points in just over 2 minutes for Carly Ryder. Carpenter spots up in the middle of the zone, throws up a hook shot, doesn't go. Lavig trying to enter it into Olsen on the bounce pass. The seal was getting there, but it did not get the clean catch. Keenan Kchock will call timeout. So we will step aside here. This timeout and break of the action brought to you by Bank North.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
This break of the action brought to you by Bank North, who's been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. A nice run for Northern Cass, getting back within 3. Both teams shooting the ball quite well to start this contest. A jump ball is called. We've seen a couple of threes go down, but the majority of the points coming from in close and at the free throw line for Northern Cass. And then for the Patriots, they're getting their points in transition on fast breaks off of turnovers and breaking the press. Kchock Carlson from downtown nails her first three-pointer of the night. She's into double figures now with 11. Carpenter, the steal, and throws it off of Lavig, who is still down on the ground. So that will secure the possession for the Patriots. Looking for the seal was Kropleen. Instead, Zerfus is going to go to work. Kicks out to the corner. Carlson, 2 in a row. No, not that time. Ryder with the weak side rebound. The Jaguars off and running. Ryder crosses over, working on Carlson, and a hip check is called, a blocking foul. So Kchock Carlson has picked up her second foul. First team foul in the second quarter after Mayport CG piled him up in the first. Offensive rebound, Olsen, but well contested by Mayport CG. A jump ball is called. It was a quick one at that. Keenan Kchock was saying she was grabbing around the back. That should have been a reach. Lavik, nice pass underneath to Olsen for 2. That's a great play made by Lavig to create the points. Corner 3. Oh, it's another triple for the Patriots, and this one's going down for Hudson Zerfus. She tried from that same left corner a couple of times earlier in this game. This time she connects for her first of 3 from that spot. Hovness, a one-handed catch then from Jalbert. Ryder chased off the three-point line, a good closeout. Jalbert gets 2 feet in the paint, scoops the layup up off the glass, but couldn't get it to go. Carpenter running ahead, lays down the shoulder, but the layup falls off. The rebound is controlled by Northern Cass, and that's Brindley Winterquist in off the bench. This one, a telegraphed pass, and off to the races goes Hudson Zerfus for the pick 6. Live ball turnover is a dangerous thing. Another foul called on the Patriots. That'll be Jordan Carpenter picking up the foul, just her first. And a steal from Carpenter on Lavig. Couldn't get the layup to go. Recontrols and hits. That's 9 points for Carpenter. Ryder, a good up fake, but the layup falls off and a foul. Tough break for Carly Ryder, who's done a nice job getting to the basket, getting to the free throw line. But that one rolls off. She picks up her first personal. Flayton and Carlson play catch to the corner. Skip pass, Flayton catches. Now Carlson open for the target practice 3, but that one's off target. Step back from the corner. Zerfus really loves shooting from that left corner. That's her 4th attempt, but she couldn't get that one to drop. Jalbert working to her left, will spin off the defender and goes glass. Tess Jalbert with her first field goal tonight. Good turn and look opposite from Carpenter. Flayton's shot is off. Offensive rebound, Carlson. Zerfus thought about it and will go to the corner. A foul is called as Hudson Zerfus goes to the ground. Inbound pass goes to Flayton with a 9-point Patriot lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Another foul called on Northern Cass, starting to pick those up quickly, but there's only a minute 29 remaining in this first half, which has gone by quickly. Backing down underneath Zerfus. Moving the weight around and scores for the and one. That is a strong play. First half points for Hudson Zerfus. Largest lead of the night for Mayport CG. Carpenter was looking for the steal. Hovness makes the catch on the left wing. Tried to put it up, but it was blocked. Carpenter trying to leak out in transition. A long pass ahead, a good catch from Kaiser Carlson. That is an underrated play to keep this possession alive, and nearly turned into 2 points more for Zerfus. Hovness trying to get the pass into Olsen and a jump ball. As Carlson ties up Hovness, it'll go back the other way, so it's as good as a steal for the Patriots. Flayton was left open for a moment as just under 40 seconds remain. Patriots trying to work it around. .14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Skip pass. Oh, the extra pass. That is a great possession for Mayport CG. The ball movement was spectacular. It took some great time off of the clock. So they move it around and get an open look underneath. An inevitable foul. I believe that was Tess Jalbert picking up her second foul. And it is a 2-for-2 trip for Zerfus. The free throw shooting has been really good from both teams tonight. 15 seconds left and a foul. Nylander was being guarded by Flayton, and Flayton has now picked up 3 personals. Taylor Knudsen will check in to close out the last 13 seconds in place of Flayton. Ryder tees it up from 3. No. Olsen hunting for the rebound, couldn't get it. What is the call here? It's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Mayport CG on that rebound attempt, leaving 3 seconds left on the clock. Up top, and a foul is called on Tess Jalbert, who is now, I believe, just picked up her 3rd foul of the half. That is the case, and interesting that Colby Vanderwal decided to leave Jalbert in. An experienced player, though, so you can't really fault him and wanting the best lineup out there for the final play. But it's going to turn into a 3rd foul for a starter and free throws for Hudson Zerfus. Zerfus goes 1 for 2. And that will conclude the first half. Mayport CG, after giving up 82 points to Thompson in the last game, on the second half of a back-to-back, are on pace for 82 points in this contest. A high-scoring first half. We'll recap it, brought to you by Hunter Insurance when we come back.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Northern Cass dance team taking the floor now as we bring you halftime by Hunter Insurance. Let's total up the points in the first half for Mayport CG. 41 of them, a big time total. 6 in the first quarter for Hudson Zerfus, and then adds 11 to it in the second quarter. So that is a grand total of 17 first half points for Hudson Zerfus. Kaisa Carlson also had double digits with 11. Those are your top 2 scorers. But Jordan Carpenter had a couple more shots fall and also would have been in double figures. She's got 9, is 1 for 5 or 6 from beyond the arc. She's been getting the shots up and they have been there, just barely off target at times. So the junior Jordan Carpenter with 9, and then Kylie Kropleen has 4 points. So 4 scorers for Mayport CG. On the other side, for Northern Cass, the scoring breakdown looks like this. Carly Ryder got off to a hot start in the second quarter. 7 points in the second to tack on to her 4 points from the first. She leads the Jaguars with 11. Olivia Olson scored 5 in the first quarter, added 4 in the second, for a grand total of the 9 first half points for the senior. And then after that, 4 points from Tess Jalbert and Reese Lavig, adding a pair at the free throw line as well. That is 4 scorers accounting for 26 Northern Cass points. The free throw line accounting for 2, 4, 6, 8 of those points for Northern Cass. A nice job done at the free throw line. That's actually 9 free throws on 10 attempts. Shot really well from the charity stripe in the first half to kind of keep the Jaguars afloat, but the defense couldn't really hold up against the great shooting performance from the Patriots, who forced turnovers in live ball situations, cashed them in with the transition opportunities, and they were able to hit from the free throw line a few times as well, hit a couple of threes, break the press, and get some easy looks at the rim. Those are your first half stats brought to you by Hunter Insurance, and that was the Jaguars dance team here at halftime. Thanks for tuning in here on your live event. We'll be back with the second half and more around the break.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships.
23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
This is the halftime show brought to you by Hunter Insurance. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Let's check in on another doubleheader going on. This one is a Region 2A clash, so Mayport CG on the intrigued side of this one, since it's in region for them. HCV and Grafton going at it. It's the girls right now. Or sorry, no, it's the guys. Hillsborough Central Valley versus Grafton boys basketball. It is HCV 18 and Grafton 15 in the second quarter of that game. So that is some Region 2A action going on at the moment, but there is plenty more. There's some HCV wrestling going on at the moment. Most of these games not yet going for varsity unless it's double headers. You got Fertile Beltrami and Mahnomen Waban on the Minnesota side for boys basketball. That one just getting going. Tri-State versus Sargent County. That's still at the JV portion of that one, with Sargent County up 49-18. Barnes County North versus Maple River. That one still yet to tip off there. We'll have Chase Miller on that one. Napoleon Gackle Streeter versus Medina Pingree Buchanan. That one in the JV portion of things. And we've also got HCV versus Grafton girls basketball later tonight, and a few other events on the Minnesota side. Lisbon versus Oak Grove. So lots of, so that's on the Region 1 side. Northern Cass interested in that one. That's boys basketball, Lisbon versus Oak Grove. Lots of stuff going on. It's a busy time of winter sports here on your live event, so we appreciate you, the viewer, joining us and supporting your live event throughout the season by watching the coverage of your favorite teams. And it's been a fruitful year on Wiley, getting over 21,000 subscribers, so we very much appreciate, and now up to 22,500 subscribers. We very much appreciate you, the viewer and listener, for joining us, and our wonderful sponsors for helping power what we do. This has been the Hunter Insurance Halftime Show. It's the Patriots up by 16 as players begin to return to the floor. The Jaguars in their white uniforms with the black lettering and numbering and the yellow trim. And Mayport CG with Keenan Kchock will send out his starting five back to the floor, including Ella Flayton with 3 fouls. Patriots in their red uniforms with the black lettering and numbering and the navy trim. This time it's Tess Gelbert off rip, going from right to left this time after switching halves. Tess Gelbert, the first basket of the second half. Colby Vanderwal applauding from the sideline on the pick and roll coverage on Carpenter. Zerfus tried to go scoop layup, but it falls off the rim. So a score and a stop for Northern Cass to begin this half. Olsen driving baseline, and a foul is called. It was going to be a very tough reverse layup shot, but the foul will go against Kylie Kropleen. That is her third. That's one thing you can get into trouble with if you're going to play your starters for very high minutes, which is what Keenan Kchock does. Can get some players into foul trouble. Olsen splits a pair at the line, so she's got 10 points on the night. Carpenter tees up the three and hits. Jordan Carpenter with her second three-point make. She's got 12 points tonight. Sideline out of bounds. Northern Cass gets it in. Melander will get cut off. Reverses to Hovness. Olsen trying to step through in the post, could not. Jalbert the save back into Melander, and then Hovness gets bumped out by Kaisa Carlson. The foul starting to rack up for Mayport CG. That is now 3 players with 3 fouls. Catch and shoot, Hovness, too strong. Offensive rebound, Jalbert creates some space and scores. Northern Cass starting to see some dividends from solid rebounding and the attacks that have drawn the whistles, but back the other way, Zerfus answers for 3 more. That's 20 points from the senior Hudson Zerfus. Ryder throws it away. It's intercepted by Carpenter, who goes behind the back, swings. Carlson open, 3. That's a big 6-point swing. Timeout called by Northern Cass. The shooting is on point for Mayport CG tonight, and including 3 threes in the first couple minutes of this third quarter, which matches the total that they had in the first half. They had 3 made three-pointers in the first half, and they've hit 3 in 2 minutes and 3 seconds of this third quarter. That has ballooned it to the largest lead of the contest for Mayport CG, up 19 points now. This timeout brought to you by Bank North. Colby Vanderwal needs to talk things over. Get that three-point closeout in check and get some offense going. It is a 9-5 run in the third quarter in favor of the Patriots, as they will look to try and get up to a 20-point lead for the first time tonight after being on the wrong side of an 82-54 game against Thompson last night. They're feeling a little bit better with this performance. Good ball movement leads to a Carly Ryder corner 3. Weak side rebound chased down by Olsen, who has vacuumed up a ton of rebounds tonight. Another offensive rebound, but it falls off. Jalbert there for the putback. 3 offensive rebounds for the Jaguars on that possession. Jalbert's got 6 points in this third quarter. Carpenter hoists. No, flying in for the rebound was Zerfus, but it's knocked away. Olsen looking to push tempo. Kick out, Ryder opts not to shoot the early shot clock 3. Will spin out of it. Hovness for 3. Offensive rebound, Olsen, no. And it stays Northern Cass basketball. The Jaguars doing the dirty work, doing the intangibles and things that you need to stick around in a game like this, but it has just been such a good shooting night for the Patriots. Got to give them credit. Olsen chases this one out of bounds to no avail. forced turnover by Mayport CG. Their defense is clamped up at times here tonight, doing a nice job. Definitely not going to be allowing 82. Carlson rejects the screen, backing down on Ryder. Zerfus spins and got fouled by Carson Melander. Second foul on Melander. It is Zerfus back to the line. That is her 5th made free throw tonight. Off the miss, Ryder pulls up from the baseline. No, but there is the offensive rebound, the putback, counted in the foul. We'll see who this foul is on. The basket will count, and that is on Kaisa Carlson, her 4th foul. So Carlson will be subbed out. The free throw made by Olsen. Lead is back down to 15, and back the other way quickly. Equalizing that is Kropleen. Jalbert hoist from 3, rattles out. Ricochets, rebound secured by Miley Grandel, and now a turnover. Ryder hoists from 3, it's short. Carpenter now is going to flick the wrist. That one's a little bit strong. We've got ourselves a track meet of shots going up right now. Olsen through the lane, a foul. This time they'll get Carpenter. That's her 2nd. Flayton was also in the area. Could have been her 4th, but instead, just a 2nd on Carpenter. But the fouls have been piling up. Northern Cass has done a great job attacking tonight and drawing those whistles. They started 9 of 10 at the charity stripe. Oh for 2 that time for Olsen, so an empty possession. Gambling for the steal was Reese Lavig. Zerfus, a kick out, open 3, Kropleen. No, Melander will track it down. Post entry, backing down. Olsen, no, got her own miss and the score. The rebounds piling up. Just so many offensive rebounds for Northern Cass, getting them some great looks. A 3-point shot. Speaking of a great look, any 3-point shot for Jordan Carpenter is a good look. She cans that one. Her 2nd 3 of the quarter. She's all of a sudden up to 15 points. Olsen picks up her 1st personal, which is pretty amazing for how physical she's been and great positioning-wise on the rebounds that she has just picked up her 1st foul, and it was 70 feet away from the basket. Another one rained down by Carpenter. A rainbow 3. And just in 5.5 minutes has equaled her 1st half total. She's up to 18 points with 9 in the 1st half, 9 in the 3rd quarter. Back the other way comes Olsen for 2. Basket's going up so fast you can't even get it out of your mouth fast enough. A heat check from Carpenter, not that time. Zerfus turns the corner, goes reverse, and Olsen picks up another foul in quick succession. Ryder and Jalbert will check out, so some bench minutes coming. Brynlee Winterquist is in to accompany Reese Lavig, Emma Hovness, Carson Mulander, and Olsen backing down, powering to the basket. Man, Olsen is on a heater in this quarter with 10 points. Zerfus, open, right wing triple, not that time. Nylander corrals the board, crosses over, gets the pass inside, and the layup goes for Olsen. On fire. A 12-point quarter with 5 made field goals and 2 for 2 at the line. Oh, sorry, not 2 for 2, but she has 2 free throws made. Carpenter will get to the free throw line this time. Foul was on Emma Hovness. Second one too strong. Nylander in transition, able to make the catch. Swings to Lavig, gets 2 feet in the paint, puts up the floater, and it goes down. Reese Lavig. Both teams with a player to score double digits in the third quarter. Hudson Zerfus adding to her total. And a steal by Carpenter leads to 2 shots coming at the free throw line. With that free throw, now both teams have a 12-point scorer in the third quarter. That's a stat that you don't see every day, a 12-point quarter for 2 players, 1 from each team in a single quarter. Carpenter steps back, puts up the tray, barely even hit the net. That is crazy. Jordan Carpenter, what an outstanding shooter. Olsen rolling to the basket, and she gets fouled again. There is really no answer for either of those players right now. One for 2 that time for Olsen. Timeout is called. And the Patriots will have 5.3 seconds to work with after they talk things over. This timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. A 20-point advantage for the Patriots right now. Fantastic shooting night for them, including 5 made threes for Jordan Carpenter, who lives and dies by the three-point shot, and she is living by it in this third quarter. She has 15 points in the third, dueling Olsen for Northern Cass, who has 13 in a completely different form. Those players couldn't be any different from each other. It's Olsen on the block every time, scoring from within a couple feet of the basket, and then Carpenter basically ready to hoist from anywhere. It's been a fantastic show from both of them. Carpenter crosses over, puts it up. Not that time, and that's how the third quarter will come to a finish. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 67-47 with the Patriots on top. We will head to break and head to the fourth in this first half of our doubleheader. It is Mayport CG leading Northern Cass on your live event.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
When this game wraps up, we will get to our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game and our Enbridge Energy player of the game. So awards to hand out, still yet to be determined of who that's going to be, but we have a couple of candidates. Hudson Zerfus has 23 tonight. Jordan Carpenter has 24. And then Olivia Olson has 22. So you've got three players at 22 points or higher in this contest after 3 quarters. Carpenter throwing up a lob for Cropleen. Couldn't corral it. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Tess Jalbert. Made the layup, but had to discard the defender in the process, so Jalbert picks up her 4th. Carpenter crosses over. Cropleen, straightaway 3, no, was trying to follow her on miss, and it does find its way back to Cropleen. Back cut, Carlson, 2 more. Largest lead of the night at 22. Which really just doesn't, I wouldn't say it's a complete tell of how hard Northern Cass has worked here tonight. Foul is called as Olson makes another one, but the basket waved off. First, the foul coming on Cropleen is her 4th. They have drawn a lot of fouls tonight on Mayport CG. They have drawn a lot of free throws, a lot of offensive rebounds, and Ryder able to add her first points of the second half. Zerfus waiting for the cuts, backing down. And they're going to call a 5-second violation, I believe is what that was. Melander kicks to Olson. Lost it off her foot, but Ryder gets the loose ball off glass and scores. Backing down, the footwork. Carlson, where did she go? With the nice move, puts it up with the left hand for 2 more. Jalbert opts not to shoot the three, and a hand check. Oh no, it's going to be an offensive foul. So Tess Jalbert is done for the night. So that is our first foul out of the contest, and Carpenter hoists one up from a sharp angle. Falls off the rim. Ryder looking to push pace. Gets around the traffic and scores. Carly Ryder starting to heat up in this fourth quarter. All of a sudden, she's added 6 points. Carlson attacking off glass. The layup is short. Olsen running, fast break, baseline jumper, Melander short. Olsen, though, who else would get that rebound? Fighting for it, couldn't get the putback to go. It's out of bounds. It stays with the Jaguars. Olsen, one-on-one in the paint, and she's winning that battle every time tonight. Poked away briefly. And this one goes into the backcourt. It is an over and back violation. Some life for Northern Cass as they're going to have to get busy. Finding themselves down 16. But a little bit of momentum and playing with some pride. Olsen, drop step, got to the baseline, and turns, fades, couldn't get it. Carlson lost it, and it will stay. Carpenter crosses over, gets to the basket, scoop lay with the right hand is good. Leading all scorers with 26 points. Not a shock that Carpenter is the pace setter. Lavig will hoist from beyond the arc, short. Olsen fighting, creates a loose ball. Lavig fouled and 2 shots coming. And that is the final foul of the night on Kylie Kropleen. She is now done. A nice job from Patriot players, though, staying in the game long enough to put it in a good position despite being in foul trouble early on. Jaden Roeder will be the substitution. Two for 2 for Reese Lavig. 14 made free throws for Northern Cass. Carlson spins, kicks out to Flayton, who's chased to the baseline, throws it to the top where Carlson is there awaiting. Threatens to shoot the 3, swings. Flayton enters, double comes on Zerfus. Good defense from Northern Cass. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. That's a tough finish from Hudson Zerfus through the foul. A great job. She's done it a couple of times tonight, playing through the contact. So that's 3 more points added for Hudson Zerfus tonight. Give her 26 to equal her teammate Carpenter. And a foot on the line, out of bounds, and a turnover for Northern Cass. Long pass down the floor. Zerfus catches, crosses over, and finishes. She's got that low center of gravity. She's always on balance and in control. Elevator screen, getting Ryder the drive. It doesn't go. Patriot basketball. They defend it well. Chasing Ryder, the three-point shooter, off the line. 2 minutes to play. Logvig with a poke away, chasing Jordan Carpenter beyond the volleyball line. Carpenter open, left corner three, that's too easy. Lavig drives corner, gets fouled. I'll go on Hudson Zerfus, her third. Ryder chased around the entire time on that play, but had the positioning, got the floater off, and converts. And one opportunity. The floater goes down for Jordan Carpenter. She is over 30 now. She's got 31. Back the other way, 2 more. That's Reese Lavig adding those points. Carpenter from way downtown, the heat check three, not that time. It comes up short. Previous season high was 71 points for the Mayport CG Patriots, but now they have blown that away with 84 points on the road tonight. And that comes after they give up 82 to Thompson last night at home. .34 seconds left, and a quick 30-second timeout is called. We'll get some substitutions in the ball game now for both teams, I imagine. This timeout brought to you by Bank North, a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. And after this one hits zeros, we'll hand out our Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game and the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Got plenty of candidates to choose from for both of those. A well-played game by both teams, but the shooting just dominant for Mayport. .30 seconds, Ryder working behind a screen. Melander gets it in to the post, and Olsen just continues her ways down low. 26 for the senior tonight, an impressive performance. Last couple of seconds, dribbled out, and that will do it. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 84-63 as the final. In the first half of the doubleheader, the Patriots take this one. We'll go to break, and when we come back, we'll try to get our post-game interview for you here from the Mayport CG side. Thanks for joining us. Don't go anywhere.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here on your live event as we tee the camera up here, getting ready for post-game interviews that will be coming up shortly. We'll try to keep it here for a little bit until the players come up. We'll recap first the final score of 84-63. The scoring breakdown, 26 for Olivia Olson to lead the way for Northern Cass, then 19 for Carly Ryder, 10 for Tess Jalbert, and 8 for Reese Lavig. Those are the 4 scores of the 63 points for Northern Cass, and then 4 scores the other way for the Mayport CG Patriots, led by the 32 of Jordan Carpenter, who hit 6 3-point shots tonight, 32 with 24 of them, or 23 of those points coming from the second half. 28 points from Hudson Zerfus, 17 in the first half, 11 in the second, and then 18 from Kaisa Carlson. You're going to do some good things when you have players scoring 32, 28, and 18 at this level here. So Mayport CG gets a much-needed win on the road. It's not a region victory, but it's a back-to-back where they are coming off of a tough loss against a really good opponent, but sometimes those tough opponents can be good tune-ups for later in the season. And let's see, we got some players emerging from the locker room right now. Still waiting for the Patriots to return. There we go. So we'll pitch it to break, and we'll come back here with our post-game interviews from the girls' side. We'll be right back.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
I'm joined here by Hudson Zerfus on our post-game show, and you come away with 28 points in this one, and you didn't even lead the team in scoring as Jordan Carpenter goes off for 32. A lot of things have to be going right for that to happen. What was the shooting performance out there like, just seeing a lot of shots go down tonight?
I feel like really looking up the floor and being able to see everyone who's open and just making sure to look for the right girl to be open and just relying on her kind of hit it down.
There was some pressure, full court being applied early on. You guys were able to break that a couple of times, and we didn't see it much after that. How much of an emphasis was it to be able to handle that full court pressure early on?
Our coach always tells us to go middle, and when you go middle, it really ends up opening up the floor and gets them confused a little bit. So
you guys were able to get that ball in the middle, and you guys were able to get a lot of three-point shots up in this one. And talk to me about Jordan Carpenter's performance, 6 3-point makes tonight.
She's an awesome three-point shooter. I honestly sometimes rely on her just to make it so I don't have to rebound. It really helps me out a lot.
You guys had to avoid some foul trouble throughout this one, too. What was Northern Cass doing to be able to get those fouls and attacks?
I feel like they were really pushing the paint really well, and I feel like they were getting called us fouls because we were inside the circle a lot, and just little things like that.
You guys are coming off of a back-to-back now where you came off a game against Thompson, giving up 82. You now score 84 on the other side here tonight. How good does it feel to rebound and get a big offensive performance in this one?
It feels really nice, especially like losing like that to a number 2 team in the state. It really feels a lot better to be able to push the floor now and feel on top of this game.
Congrats on this victory. Enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. From our passionate educators to our close-knit community, everything we do is rooted in purpose, connection, and a belief in every learner's greatness. Come see what makes Northern Cass a place where learners thrive, both in and out of the classroom. Learn more at northerncasschool.com.
I've got Jordan Carpenter joining me here on our post-game show, and you are the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. 6 3-point makes from beyond the arc. What were you feeling like from just a good shooting performance tonight?
Well, I struggled a little bit in the first half, but Hudson and Kaiza and Ella being able to penetrate inside really helped me to get open on the outside, which has led to my good looks.
And you get this one after that game against Thompson. How good does it feel to rebound from that one and now get a big win on the road?
I knew we were tired after yesterday, but I thought we bounced back and we pushed, and I thought that we just played really hard after yesterday.
What other teammates would you like to shout out for their performances tonight?
I want to shout out Kaiser Carlson. She, without her being our point guard, our offense wouldn't flow the way we do. Like, yes, me and Hudson went out and scored tonight, but without Kaiser being able to push the ball tonight, we wouldn't have gotten the looks we got.
How much momentum does this one build moving forward?
This builds a lot of momentum. Being able to push transition, especially after playing back-to-back games, I think pushing into the rest of the season, this is going to be a good win for us.
And talk about the team chemistry that you've been able to build over this season and how that's been going for you. You improved now to your 6th win.
It feels nice. We struggled a little bit in our postseason and right now, but I think the more we play and the more we play together, we're going to become better as we keep going.
Of course. Thanks for joining me and enjoy this victory.
Thank you.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Welcome back on your live event, wrapping things up here from the first half of our doubleheader. The Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, you just heard from her. It is Jordan Carpenter with 32 points on 6 made 3-point field goals. Enbridge Energy for life, and life takes energy. Visit Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And then for our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game, we're going to dish that one out to the post play tonight from Olivia Olson. The offensive rebounding, it was right on target. That's the precision play of the game tonight. It was the offensive rebounding and stick-to-itiveness by Olson, who got 26 points for Northern Cass. Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. We will send it over to the second half of our doubleheader now. So signing off from Northern Cass for the first of our varsity games tonight. Josh Boyko, thanks for joining us. 84-63 your final with Mayport CG taking down Northern Cass in the girls game. We'll see you for the guys in just a bit.